Good morning internet people, I'm Implausible, this is Implausible Gaming, and today we're looking at Star Trucker by Monster. In the developer's own words, this game lets you haul cargo, trade salvage, and search for your fame and fortune amongst the stars, in a game that puts an interstellar twist on the truck sim genre. At first glance, the game is gorgeous. It has wonderful graphics that match elegant design with a hokie retro futurism that serves the genre well. It feels like American Truck Simulator, Buck Rogers and the 1980s got together and had a proverbial baby. And that combination really works. It invited a chuckle from me as soon as I got launched into the tutorial. It also elicits a homely feel. You get to look around your truck and you really want to spend time in this vehicle. On top of that, it gives an intense, hard space shipbreaker vibe. The game does really well to create a tactile atmosphere. Every function on the truck has a physicalized control, and my favorite are the mag locks, where you get to pull the lever down or pull the levers for the warp drive and you hear a good clunk as systems shift into place. There's a visceral feeling of making a big, heavy machine do what you want. Standing above even the art design, the graphics, and the physicalization of the truck is the sound design. The sound design does a lot of heavy lifting for the game. The wonderful radio, the pulse of the engine, the gentle hum of the gravity system, the hiss and whir of environmental controls, and the electronic spritzing of circuits breaking in your truck. The voice acting as well is also top tier, with compelling characters, wonderful radio tunes, the way station, police checkpoints. These all bring to life the Star Sector and make you feel like you're out in the Midwest trying to make your fortunes on the proverbial back road. Turning our attention to gameplay, the flight mechanics feel nice even though they're a little arcadey. They're not real flight mechanics as you would expect through Elite Dangerous or some game like that, but I would highly recommend using a controller, because a mouse and keyboard, it tends to make the ship shuffle around a little bit. Physicalized cargo system inside your cabin is a nice touch. It's fun to actually clean up your cabin and organize it how you want, and it's also a nice gameplay loop whenever the gravity turns off accidentally, or if you have a crash and your cargo is strewn about your cabin and you have to find things in an emergency situation. It's a fun part of the game. In fact, if I'm honest, I spent a lot of time tidying up, organizing and repackaging vital components just to make my truck feel like home. If I was to nitpick several things, navigation and managing your contracts would be highest amongst them. Navigation can be challenging within each individual area of the game. Finding the correct path to the correct gate isn't always logical, and there's no kind of beacon system or pathing system that allows you to discover it easy. On the other side of things, the contract management system is not immediately clear or visually obvious when you're accepting a contract how quickly you have to get there. Yes, there are time counters on each contract, but it's because the time is sped up in relation to real time, it's not actually kind of obvious how long you have. So when you're trying to chain contracts together to get a roll on and to make good money, it can be a little bit difficult to actually do that in a practical manner, and I often found myself losing money in lump sums by having contracts time out when I'm taking cargo to a drop-off location to pick up another cargo and bring it back. It's just small nitpicks. It just makes it a little bit challenging to manage your game in an effective manner. Well, the gameplay is fun, as is common for truck simulator games. It's not particularly deep. You can only go so far in terms of managing your own company or managing your own finances. Logistical challenges are probably a little bit limited and light at this point in time. So I'd like to see in future updates, if they are going to develop this game further, to build out those elements of gameplay. if we're going to break down the individual elements of this game, graphics have got to be a solid 4 stars out of 5. Sound design is 5 stars out of 5. Gameplay, 4 out of 5. It is good for its genre. Longevity, probably a 3 out of 5 for me. The game is good, it is fun, but it's actually not going to last you that long. You probably find yourself coming back to individual contracts and playing in short stints. So definitely a game that's worth picking up. It's going to be particularly compelling for anyone that has a love of hauling cargo across space. People who like Elite Dangerous, going from A to B in a wonderful realised ship, that's probably going to work for you, and people who love truck sims. It's a great juxtaposition of the two types of genre. For me personally, it's a great game where you can just sit down and play for short stints, 15-20 minutes at a time, without getting too involved. So in conclusion, I highly recommend Star Trucker. It's a great game, a fun experience. It's wonderful, drew quite a few giggles from me. It's a great time to buy it. It's got a nominal discount on Steam, and it's a day one release on Xbox Game Pass. So now's a great time to try and pick it up. So I'm Mr. Implausible. This is Implausible Gaming. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'm just starting out on this channel. I welcome your feedback, and I look forward to improving it for you in the future. Thank you. Have a good day.